Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, I know a bunch of you have been asking me for a fish room update. I know you guys got to see the shrimp in the previous video, but it's time to go tank to tank and see what the heck we've got going on in each one of the tanks. Now, obviously over here, we have nothing because we're still building the racks for those, but everything that was over there has been moved someplace else, so you'll still get to see it. So, all right, so let's take off and let's check out each tank and see what is happening. All right, so let's go ahead and let's start up top here. Okay, so up here, up top, first of all, we have Dwarf Rami. We've got a pair of those. Looking to get some females for these guys. What else do we have in here? We also have Super Reds. We've got, I think, 4 or 5 Super Red Bristlenose. One of them's kind of more of a calico, but the one you saw a minute ago is a real good, strong red. And then, last but not least, the Corys that we have in here. We have the red Venezuela Quarries. You can kind of see them. These guys always stay hidden. You can kind of see them back there in the back a little bit. There's one right there, if I can get past the glare. Maybe you guys can actually see them. Again, that's the, oh, here's some out front right now. These are the red sailfin Venezuela Quarries. Everybody's doing great in that tank. Let's move down to the next tank. This time we've got purple Moscow Guppies. These are ones that I got from Scott from Fancy Tail that I've bred a few times now. And then also in here with them, I have the albino Corys. Got 5 of these guys in here. Ones I bought not too long ago. These guys are doing great. And the other thing I have in here is one of my favorite things is I've got longfin chocolate Picostomus. One's hidden right there. And I don't see where the other one is. But if you look at my other videos, you'll see, oh, we got a dead fish. Dead fish. We've got a dead guppy. I think that pulled out of there. All right, so longfin chocolates. All right, let's move down to the next one. All right, in this one we have so far all we have in here is pygmy Corys. We're gonna get some more stuff added. But here you can see these guys. I think there are 6 pygmy Corys in here. These guys are doing good. Okay, and then down in the bottom, currently in the bottom, we only have 2 Panda Corys. You can see those guys right there. We got some food over here that's molding, we need to get out. I don't have a snail in here currently, so nothing is in there to take care of the excess. All right, let's go over here to the 20 gallons. In here, let's see, these are the half black blue guppies. You can see these guys. Looking good. And then also we have the peppered Corys. I think we have 5 or 6 peppered Corys in here. And then we've also, way back in the back, we've got some red-tailed tiger loaches. There's 2 or 3 of those guys in here also. Again, that tank is doing great. Let's move over to the next tank. This tank, we have got half black yellow leopards, guppies. Get a good shot of him here. If I can actually get him to focus. These guys look great. They've had fry lately, so you'll see a bunch of fry swimming around in there. Also, this tank has Adolphi Corys, and it also has these L181 peppermint bristle noses. And I don't currently see those guys right now. They're usually out quite a bit. I'm surprised I don't see them right now. And the Adolphis are right back there. You might be able to see them swimming around a little bit. There's 5 or 6 of those guys in there. Oh wait, here's that peppermint. Oh, he went back down. Dang it. He's definitely one of my favorites. These guys are get some beautiful coloring. All right, so the next tank we have, these are American koi guppies. Again, I said American koi, not koi guppies. I don't know if it's just a name someone gave them that I got them from because they don't look very koi-ish. But either way, you can see these guys are one of the guppies I have that are just very prolific. I got them from a local breeder, so I think it helps that we both have similar water. I don't have any Corys or any Plecostomus in that tank yet. Oh wait, here's the peppermint. Oh, he came out just in time with a great shot. You see how cool he is. Again, one of my favorites. Okay, now let's move over to the 40-gallon. Glass is kind of dirty here. Okay, in here we have 4 gold rams. You see them here. Love these guys. There are also 24, I think, cardinals who are normally swimming all over the place, but they're deciding to all hide back in the back right now. And then I think there's 4 or 5 regular, just your normal, average, everyday brown bristlenose that are in here. Some of them are kind of young. You can see the cardinals a little better there. There's one of the normal bristlenoses. Okay, now we move up to this tank. This tank is a little bit under construction. This thing was overrun with hair algae. So currently what I have in here right now is, the main thing I have are these Hillstrom Loaches. I think there's 6 of these guys in here. These guys are fun to watch. They are so active. They're just constantly going around being crazy. You can see those 2 on there. Get the glare off of there. And then the other thing that's in here that loves to stay hidden, oh wait, let's get this guy right here first. This is an L006 leopard Plecostomus. You usually don't get to see these guys too often. They're typically always hiding. But the other thing that's in here that loves to hide is I've got orange laser Corys in here. I'm just trying to see if I can find them. Yeah, they're probably hiding under that rock, but you can't quite see them. So I guess we won't get to see those guys. These guys are just like some leftover mutts from some sunburst platies, and there's some other guppies that I just kind of threw in here. Because I don't know what the heck I'm doing with this tank yet, but I'm changing it. All right, let's move over to the 10 gallons. On this side, these are some yellow tiger Endlers. I just got these guys lately, so they haven't spawned any fry yet. Right here, these are nebula steel guppies. Look at this guy right here. He's got some cool patterns on him. I like him. All right, in here we have some red snake skins. I've got 2 tanks of these. There's not many of these guys left, so I need to combine them. All right, so next, these are black neons. There's like 6 or 8 of these guys in here. These are gonna get moved to one of the 40-gallon tanks whenever I get those all set up. All right, the next we have here, these are the Japanese blue guppies. These are actually ones that I got from Michael's Fish Room. A bunch of these in here are ones I got from Michael's Fish Room. You see these guys. Next ones, these are the yellow top fin guppies. These are some ones that I got from Priscilla. Haven't had these very long, a few months maybe. They're doing good, still growing out. And then this tank, I can't remember what the heck these are. I just bought these not too long ago. Some type of Tetras. It'll come to me in a minute. Okay, let's move on down. Okay, this one, I've got 2 tanks of these. These are the Spanish Dancers. Here's the second tank of these guys. This is another guppy from one of the local breeders. So these things breed and grow really, really well. I don't have as much problem with those. Then the next tank, this is a tank that I'm actually breeding mystery snails in, but I have them in here with some green Cobra guppies, who for the most part are kind of hidden back there. There's a real pretty male in there, but I don't know, he's hidden somewhere. All right, so next let's move on to the black Cobra guppies. Good gosh, let's see if we can't break away from the glare. Jeez. All right, there's the black Cobra guppies. It took these guys like a year before they finally spawned. So you can see a bunch of babies that I've got back in the back that are a few months old now. And in here, this is my snail killing tank. These are pea puffers. There's 3 pea puffers in here who are absolutely constantly on the hunt. I'm constantly grabbing snails out of other tanks and throwing them in here for them. You can see back there, they're snail graveyard. Then in here, this tank is gross, needs some cleaning out. These are red Tuxedo Guppies. This was some ones I probably had over 100 of them, and then they just kind of slowly started dying off. No idea why. I'm only down to like 6 or 7 of them now. And then, get stuff out of my way here. And then this is the tank that I just moved lately. This is the one with the Panda Corys in it. Also, you see some assassin snails in there. Most of these smaller Starabai are ones that I've grown up from babies. These guys lay eggs incredibly consistently. There you can see some of the big, like I think that's one of the big females. And then also in here, there are 2 clown Plecostomus. Again, they stay hidden a lot, so you can't see them too well, but you can see he's hanging out of there a little bit. These guys are gonna get moved into a 40-gallon tank. All right, this next one, these just have regular neons in it. These are gonna get moved to a 40-gallon tank eventually. Some more grow out. These are twisted Galaxies. We'll see some bigger ones here in a minute. These are some female twisted Galaxies that I'm waiting for them to drop fry. These are some bluegrass. This is another one where I had hundreds of these things and they've just slowly died off again. I just don't know what the deal is, whether they just struggle with my water. The ones I seem to struggle with the most are the ones that I got from Michael's fish room, and I assume his water maybe is just so different from mine that I just have really, really slow die off. Okay, here we have I think these are some more of the Spanish Dancers, if I remember right. Again, these are just ones that I've been growing out. And then here's a couple of Twisted Galaxy guppy tanks that I got side by side. You can see there's a lot of good looking males in there. This tank just has more of the same thing. And then this tank, this is more of the red snakeskin guppies. Again, these are the ones that I need to combine. And then here we have some more of the purple Moscow guppies. These are ones that I'm growing out the fry. These are some black bar Endlers. I used to not be a big fan of Endlers, but I've learned to, I've just kind of fallen in love with them now. I don't know why I didn't like their color patterns at first, but I really enjoy the cool markings on the males. So I think I started out with about 10 of those guys, so you can see those guys are pretty prolific. This one, I think this is like a light blue pastel guppy. There's only about 5 or 6 of these guys in here. I think I just started off with like 2 females and a male or something. Then there's some fry in there somewhere. All right, so I think that is all of the tanks now. Okay, so that is the update on the fish room. You guys can see exactly what's going on. I think right now I'm up to 51 tanks. That includes a 55 gallon that I have inside. The 55 gallon I have inside, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing with that. I got a bunch of angelfish and stuff in there, and then I'm eventually gonna move out here. I'm still debating whether or not I want a big tank, you know, like a 150 or a 200 or who knows what. I've got a big spot in there where I used to have a saltwater tank, so I've got plenty of room for it. I just haven't decided what I want to do. It's just doing water changes away from the fish room is so difficult. Well, it's difficult because I'm spoiled because I'm in here. But I can't make up my mind exactly what I want to do in there. So I'm still thinking about that, but the majority of the fun that I have is out here in the fish room. So taking my time on that. So gonna get back to working on building the stand so I can get the 6 new 40 gallons set up in here. Be sure and leave a comment if you got any comments. Thank you guys for stopping by, and God bless.